I think it is badly framed legislation, and the two quotes that seem to wander around that come back to haunt me are using a sledgehammer to crack a nut, and no additional legislation should come in until all other existing legislation have failed. I think legally we are dicing with death because we have to prove that the additional legislation is needed to mitigate a nuisance in an area where there are already nuisances. I think the busking ranges from people who are highly articulate and intelligent to other buskers who can't string together 3 sentences in English. And this legislation doesn't take into account of it. I cannot see somebody who doesn't speak a word of English mounting an appeal at Highbury Corner Magistrates Court. I think they'll just disappear into the distance. And the police, one of the buskers lives in my ward, in the England's Lane Hostel, and raises the money to feed his partner and his child. The police have already said they can enforce against extreme busking. And I think we need a different approach before we go down this, what I consider to be a very heavy-handed route. In all the discussions I had with the buskers, there was one brilliant quote that came out that knocked me for 6. Once you have lost your freedom, it is exceedingly difficult to get it back. And I think we are really in danger of judicial review on this, because I don't think we need this additional legislation. We've said we can solve it. And I would like to put a formal resolution on the table when it comes to voting, that we do a trial period of sitting down with the buskers and the residents and formulating a code of conduct that takes on board everyone in this room's view. If in 12 months that has failed, then there is overwhelming grounds for bringing in this new legislation. It would pave the way. But this is a method that we could use, a code of conduct, as they've done in Bournemouth, which would mitigate any liability and give both residents and buskers a say in this situation.